The turf racing now and jumping quite well with Steffi Magnetica. Sounds of Heaven there. Curvalant is pushing forward. Now Lazura's being sent forward out wide. Curvalant takes hold. Steffi parks behind them. Steffi Magnetica. Then came Amelia's Jewel. They're followed then by a Tissue down on the rails from Another Prophet who's caught a little bit deep. They're followed by Our Gold Hope. Now Fangirl settles second last and the 2 lengths away to Lekvard at the rear of the field. Grinzinger Bell speeds across, takes the lead now in the hands of Declan Bates and Lazura. There'll be no hard luck stories today. Lazura's up running a clear second. Quickster gets up the fence third. Sounds of Heaven Park one out, one back. Then Steffi Magnetica a touch keen on the inside of Curvalant. They're followed by Another Prophet in the middle. Amelia's Jewel, a Tissue down on the rails. From Our Gold Hope, the hot favourite Fangirl second last. Lekvard about 9 off the lead last of all. Grinzinger Bell in front by a length and a half. To Lazura, then Quick Star from Sounds of Heaven. Steffi Magnetica railing into fifth from Curvalant. Another Prophet's out wide. A gap of 2 further back to Amelia's Jewel. Our Gold Hope, a Tissue. Fangirl is back second last and Mac will have to pull off a pearler of a ride again. Into the straight, Grinzinger Bell shows the way by length on Lazura. Quick Star. Fangirl and a Tissue going right up the inside. It's Lazura in front, 200 metres to go. Fangirl is roping her in. A Tissue as well, and Steffi Magnetica is late on the scene on the outside, but Fangirl takes the lead. Fangirl from a Tissue, Steffi Magnetica. Fangirl takes out the Queen of the Turf, beating a Tissue and Steffi Magnetica. They gap the rest. Lazura fourth, followed then by Amelia's Jewel, Grinzinger Bell, Curvalant, Our Gold Hope, Lekvard. Further back, Sounds of Heaven, Another Prophet, Quick Star. Doesn't James McDonald make it look so easy?
Well, he's done it again, McDonald, and he's done it for Waller. Fangirl is now a $10 million earner, isn't she? If she's not, she's gone awfully close. With the prize money here today, McDonald, he had just a hairy moment on the point of the turn, and they came together, the stablemates, Fangirl and a Tissue, when they turned for home. Then Steffi came out of the pack to run home, but she has got back into the winners list. She won the Apollo first up, then she had to settle for second in the Very Elegant and a brave second in the George Ryder. She wins the Queen of the Turf and another Group 1 for Fangirl here at Randwick.
Yeah, cool, calm and collected. Steffi's put her nose down for second there. So, look, he was just so cool, wasn't he, McDonald again. You thought he was in a hairy spot, but he just kept his nous about him. And inside they come. What's wrong with the fence? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with the fence. They thought they were here last week, but the rails come out 3 metres. Some of them forgot about that, but not James and not Nash. And if burst through there, Steffi was so gallant again. But nearly 10 million in the bank, and what a mare she is.
She's a gem, and J Mac, what a freak. He's very back away. Yes, he gets the best rides most of the time, but the way that he rides and just the patience of him sometimes, he can ride any position. He can be up front, he can be midfield, he can be back, but he just seems to get all the luck and deserve it. Great ride.
Don't worry about the stock market this week, Ronnie. What about the bookmakers? They've been wiped off the map.
Yeah, they were, and he defies the market, James McDonald. Now, she was a legitimate evens chance, and they're still rallying to take $1.60, so, and they get paid. They just keep getting paid. That's the thing. So we've learned to live with it, and the punters that stick to it are getting plenty by just backing him.
So that's a tariff you're happy to pay, Ronnie?
Well, yeah, sometimes I'm hesitant and it costs you money, but he just keeps defying that pattern.
134.58, 34.36. Fangirl, Steffi, a Tissue, 1, 2, 3. Ronnie, what price is Commemorative going to come up in the last?
Unders, but he'll probably win on it. He'll probably go back to the fence. I don't know.
Is Tim Ryan still conscious?
Barely. Barely. The worst thing is it's not over yet. As you mentioned, Commemorative to go in the last. We've just trimmed her up to $2.40. I hate to see what she'll come up on the Whirlpool, but there's another 7 figures worth of multis heading back to Commemorative. So
I'll come back to you. Here's James McDonald with Corey.
Mac, we've always said she run into Animo that many times, but now she's the queen.
How's Tim Ryan?
Yeah. He's not. The Tab might be.
Yeah, exactly. He still gets his paycheck. She's a great mare. She's love it a bit. She's just ridden a bit quieter today than what we did last start. Tried to win last start and she ran well, but back to mare's great. It was looking pretty good, wasn't it?
When it's run to suit, she's got an explosive turn of foot.
She's quick. She's got a lethal 400, but not 405.
What was your thoughts when you were buried away, though?
No, well, I thought I'd be there because last time we drove her up and today I wasn't going to do that. And so I was always going to be curled up somewhere and I was just going to have to pray that it opened up. But sometimes when you just let it happen or before trying to make it happen, it can be in your favour. But I actually went out there with the mindset she was a 10-to-1 chance and ride her like that. Thank you.
Okay. He's like your Lex Luthor, Tim Ryan. Chris Waller, how proud are you of her?
Very proud, yeah, an amazing team of owners. That's a huge thing in itself. There's so many great stories with any winner on a racetrack, but Group 1's on big days like today, it really is special. So I don't know where to start.
And different than Via Sistina because she's been with you from the word go, this girl.
Yeah, she has. Right from the start. She won her first race in Goulburn during COVID, if I remember. And she's come a long way in each preparation. She just stands up and she's counted. And we took a step back today from the Queen Elizabeth, but she'll get her time in another 2,000 metre race. I promise her that.
Okay, you reckon that will come?
It will be.
Is that one of the things that you really want to achieve with her?
Yeah, it is. Obviously today means so much. You've got to have horses winning, but and the big races. But we would have liked to have had a crack at the Queen Elizabeth, but Via Sistina was flying, and I didn't want to break her heart.
She was so tough last start. How did she bounce out of that?
Yeah, it was a good run, the George Ryder. We went home with our tails between our legs, thinking we'd won the race, and probably one that got away. It was no one's fault, just barrier draws and luck in running, but she was brave, and full credit to the horses that beat us. But it's icing on the cake when you know they can bounce off the canvas and come back.
There was no love lost up on the turn there because there was a bumping duel with the other stablemate of Tissue.
Yeah, she was brave too. It's her last run today at Tissue, and she's been an amazing horse. Last 3 years she's won this race, got beat a nose last year, and she's been beaten by Fangirl and the Doncaster winner this year.
Caps off another great championship for you.
Yeah, fantastic. I'm proud to be in Sydney. Racing's going so well. It's well run, good administrators, and there's a lot to look forward to the next 200 years if we keep our racetracks.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks.
Well done.